All right, check this out. A school program in Mississippi is giving students an opportunity to explore careers in weather. It's designed to immerse students in the science of forecasting while also building confidence in front of the camera. Leaders of the program say the hands-on experience will potentially ignite a passion for meteorology by empowering students to see what's possible. Teachers say it's also helping the kids connect with each other.
So when you make it a fun project, they kind of buy in a little bit more, and then you show them, hey, I can be just like the people on the news and deliver the weather forecast. How do we get there? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to learn about the weather.
And get this, students in this program give up their recess to take part in it.
Nice.
University of Mississippi, right, has a very strong meteorology program.
No, that's the other school.
What, did I get it wrong?
State.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mississippi State.
That's the
I'm
right
sorry,
school.
I apologize.
Yeah,
I apologize.
State.
Mississippi State.
I can't help but think that maybe there's some influence with Mississippi State in that program if it's in Mississippi.
I would think so,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Did you ever have anything like that as a kid?
I think I did a project on cloud types in 4th grade.
So weather was something you always knew you wanted to do?
I was more interested in I wanted to know how are they coming up with what they're saying? Like how do they know?
Right.
How do they know that? And that's where my curiosity always was. But
you could be a mentor for one of those kids someday.
You know, the best piece of advice I have, I've had some mentor opportunities down in Texas, is there are so many great meteorologists out there, but it's always just be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself while you're doing the job. And I feel like no one can do that better than you. So we've got cold air in place, got that wintertime feel back, and these two pressure systems are squeezing an east breeze right into Maine, and that breeze is chilly to the tune of some freezing rain again tomorrow morning. It's going to be that shallow, freezing air near the surface. You'll see the returns show up in those pink colors will be the freezing rain chance. I think that if you're away from the coast, maybe 20 miles inland or so, it's going to be a plain rain. But if you get your day started, let's say you're in Lewiston or Augusta and the temperature is reading 32 or lower and there's drizzle, that's where you're going to have to be very careful on area roads, because a glaze, even just a few 1/100ths of an inch, is enough to make for some slick spots, and not even just on the roads. Maybe on the back deck could have some slippery traction if you're trying to walk around. By 10 o'clock, I think temperatures come up enough to where any rain that's falling will be just liquid rain. It's not going to be freezing on contact, but light glaze possible away from the coast. I think the highest totals will come with the highest terrain, 1/10 of an inch or so. And that could be a little more substantial if you're driving around as you get into higher terrain. But I think, again, by around 10, we should see the freezing rain threat drop, and then we get into milder air, drier air for the afternoon. Saturday night, a few more passing showers. I think it'll be a damp evening Saturday night with perhaps a lingering shower into Sunday morning. But Sunday afternoon, drier air comes in from the west, and look what it does to temperatures, middle to upper 50s for many on Sunday afternoon. That'll be behind this weak front. And then the way the pattern is set up into early next week, there will be some systems, but they will pass well to the north of Maine, meaning we keep on going with this kind of springtime vibe in the forecast. Watch the colors on the anomalies go from blues to reds, right, into early next week. So the temperature outlook is looking more like perhaps mid to late April or early May than early March, heading into Monday and Tuesday of next week. Check out Tuesday, upper 50s near the coast. Forecast models are advertising some 60s inland on Tuesday afternoon. So we've got a little taste of spring in the forecast before things come back down to reality late half of next week. Seas at 5 to 7 feet tomorrow. The winds will be picking up, and that south breeze is why the temperatures start to come up. Again, near 40 in the afternoon. Daylight saving time begins Sunday, 2 a.m. We bump the clocks forward an hour. Some may lose an hour of sleep. If you're working overnight, maybe you have an hour less work, though. Right? Another way of thinking about it.
I did not think about that, yeah.
And then, you know, the 50s, maybe some low 60s early next week. That'll be nice, but then it's back to reality, yeah.
Yes, sir.
By Wednesday, Thursday or so.
All right. Not bad. A little
Yeah.
relief. Thanks, Alan.